Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another review. This time around, I'm going to be doing a review for Straight Outta Compton, and it stars O'Shea Jackson Jr., which is it's Ice Cube's real life son. Corey Hawkins, who interestingly enough, he's going to be in The Walking Dead season 6. He's going to be portraying, I forgot his character's name, in The Walking Dead. Corey Hawkins' character, but in this movie he portrays Dr. Dre. In Walking Dead, he's gonna be portraying Heath. Okay, Neil Brown Jr. Yeah, I believe he portrayed another Walking Dead character, Guillermo, all the way back in season 1. Guillermo, however you wanna say his name. Back in Vatos. Yeah, they have actually a decent amount of Walking Dead actors. Aldous Hodge, Marlon Yates Jr., R. Marcos Taylor, let's see, Alexandra Shipp, Paul Giamatti for like the third time in a movie this year. Keith Stanfield, Sheldon A. Smith, Keith Powers. He was in Fear the Walking Dead. He was a drug dealer in Fear the Walking Dead. Calvin. So yeah. And who else is here? Anybody important? Anybody of any actual importance left? Cast wise? I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and there's just one other guy which I can't find who portrayed him. Shit, where is he? Which I actually really want to comment on later on too. There's this guy who portrays Tupac, which is pretty. Yeah, Mark Rose. He looks a lot like Tupac in this movie. We see him for one scene, and he looked a lot like Tupac. And I believe that's it. Yeah, that's basically it for the cast. As usual, though, 10-second spoiler warning. As usual, for those who have yet to actually watch this movie and haven't already, stop the video, go check it out, and come back and watch the rest of this review. 10 seconds spoiler warning, as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who have yet to actually watch this movie and haven't already, please don't comment down below or be messaging me. Then never give you a fair warning, because as usual, I did. So as usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So basically, in this movie, we have the rise and fall of the famous rap group NWA. Yeah. Basically, you have Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, DJ MC Ren, the Doc. You have. The Doc wasn't part of NWA, but it didn't seem like I really wasn't sure what the Doc was when it came to NWA. And I'm not watching this, but I still don't know what the Doc's association with NWA was, or is. So they meet Eazy meets Jerry Heller, which was portrayed by Paul Giamatti. The second time he portrayed a music producer in this year. He also portrayed it back in Love and Mercy with Beach Boys and Brian Wilson. He was kind of a dick in that movie. Here he's kind of a dick, but you really don't realize it at first. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, basically, it's the rise and fall of NWA. They make "Fuck the Police," "Straight Outta Compton." Some of their other songs, which I can't, yeah, Straight Outta Compton. They released a Straight Outta Compton album. They do "Fuck the Police," Straight Outta Compton. Then "Express Yourself." There's 100 Miles and Running, if I'm not mistaken here. Gangsta was in it for a bit. You also have some of Eazy-E's early songs with Runaway Records, I believe. So yeah, 8 Ball. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think I heard "Real Niggas Don't Die" or something like that. For like a second or like halfway through the movie. I'm not completely sure. I want to say I did, but it's like there, like the background, whatever. So yeah, yeah. Again, Eazy-E, Dre, Ren, all these people, Cube. They're making NWA. They're big, famous. They make "Fuck the Police," and that basically "Fuck the Police" and "Straight Outta Compton" basically puts Compton on the map. I mean, you also have to remember there's racism, there's a Rodney King riots. I mean, they show about 5 minutes of the Rodney King riots. We see most of it in the trailer, but what we don't see just has a bigger impact on it, and it's just pure chaos. You have people destroying the NWA albums, the Straight Outta Compton albums, and he's like, don't worry, they're the idiots who spent the money on it. We just got the money. So they're like, yeah, and they kind of play on this joke that all publicity is good publicity, which I guess to a certain degree it is. So yeah, and you know, again, fuck the police comes out, and that's basically their, in my opinion, it's between Straight Outta Compton and fuck the police. It's kind of their magnum opus, so to speak. Because I mean, with fuck the police, it kind of just shows how big of a fucking asshole the government is. You know, the FBI, CIA, whatever. Because they even say, you know, what the fuck, we have our freedom of speech, and I guess the government can take the freedom of speech of people, which I call bullshit on. Like, it's one of those things I expect them to do. Like, if there ever, if anything ever happens that questions them, it's like, oh, you cannot do this. How dare you question our authority? Fuck you. And, you know, NW is like, fuck you back. Go suck a dick. So, you know, again, it's pretty funny. Yeah, no, there's just one scene, and even after the trailer, it kind of just gave me a bad vibe. It was just kind of, it was so, it's not that it was a bad scene. It was just like, I guess the best word to describe it is despicable, I guess. It just kind of left a bad feeling, because in the racism aspect of it, you see parts of it in the trailer. We basically have these two cops, like the NWA crew. The group is out, you know, they're out of the studio and getting back inside, and you have these two cops. One of them's white, the other one's black. Then like 4 other cops come, so now you have like, what is it, 5 white cops, 1 black cop, and it just felt, it was a good scene, just kind of felt weird. I'm like, I just wanted to kill the black cop, and it's not because I'm racist. It's just kind of weird. The black cop was being racist to his own race. I don't know, it just left a bad taste in my mouth for that scene, or at least for that character. Yeah, weird. Yeah, if there's one scene I want to comment on, there has to be that one scene. I mean, there's many scenes I want to comment on, but if there's one scene that I think could have been changed a bit, it would have been that scene. Mostly because, I mean, if you had that black cop be a white cop, it would have made sense for him to be racist to black people, to African Americans, whatever. But yet, no, you have this black cop being racist to these black artists. You know, it's just really weird and okay. Oh, so I mean, you also have then you have other shit going on with I mean, the movie focuses on Ice Cube, Eazy-E, and Dr. Dre for the most part. You know, after their breakup, you know, Ice Cube, you see Ice Cube writing Friday, the movie Friday, and Boys in the Hood. So that's pretty cool. You see Dr. Dre release his album, The Chronic. That was pretty good. Him discovering Tupac, that was really good, and him just kind of having a meltdown after that. Yeah, apparently I also read in the IMDb trivia, which I often read IMDb trivia, whatever, for movies or whatever, and apparently they're originally also going to have a scene in which Dr. Dre was going to discover Eminem. And this is, I'm kind of happy they didn't do the scene because of the actor they were thinking of, because I just couldn't picture it. But they were thinking of getting Ansel Elgort, the kid from Divergent and The Fault in Our Stars, to portray Eminem. I just do not see that. I don't see Ansel Elgort as Eminem. I just don't. I don't see. I mean, just picture that Ansel Elgort in a tank top, with possibly some kind of bandana and like baggy shorts or whatever. I don't know. It just doesn't look good, because he has this halfway curly hair, and also I feel like he's a bit more muscular than Eminem, but like even the real life Eminem at all. I feel like he's a little bigger than the real Eminem. Like even like I guess muscle wise he's a bit bigger, but even in height I feel like he's a bit bigger. Because I feel like Eminem's like I'm not sure, but I think he's like 5'7", 5'8", and I feel like Ansel Elgort's like almost 6 foot. So I just don't see it. So yeah, so I'm kind of happy they didn't do that scene, and if they were, maybe get a more realistic actor. Who? I don't know. I don't. maybe Nat Wolf. That would make that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, overall, really great movie. The writing here was fantastic. I mean, you do have your songs, they do. You have Straight Outta Compton, obviously. They have Fuck the Police, obviously. They have some of the other songs I mentioned earlier in the video. That was great. You have the Revelation. Again, this is based on real life. So you have the revelation of Jerry Heller, taking abuse of Eazy-E and NWA. He's basically taking on most of the money they're making. So that was interesting. Ice Cube, he destroys up an office. That was hilarious. So yeah. Eazy-E, he dies of AIDS, the AIDS, HIV virus. That sucked. That's sad. Obviously. So many, yeah. That sucks in my opinion. Great lyricist in my opinion, really great rapper, Eazy-E. Rest in peace. And I kind of liked how they kind of ended the movie. I thought it was great how they ended the movie. They kind of have it. He kind of dies in the coma. He dies. Have this memorial, and then they just kind of cut in between scenes of real life, I guess, things like they cut into real life stuff. Like they show parts of the music video of Straight Outta Compton, parts of Boys in the Hood. They show interviews with Dr. Dre. With Dr. Dre, they show interviews of NWA when they were still around. It was kind of cool in my opinion how they kind of did that. Friday, Boys in the Hood, the actual release of Straight Outta Compton. I thought that was all pretty good. In my opinion, I think that montage or whatever, I thought was great in my opinion. Just a great way to end the movie. You have the memorial and then actually have real life stuff to happen. Again, the Straight Outta Compton release. Boys in the Hood, the Boss headphones release or whatever. I thought that was a really great note how they left it. But yeah, I mean, again, the music is obviously fantastic in my opinion. I'm a huge fan of. Many people know this. I'm a huge fan of heavy metal and stuff, but I'm also a huge fan of rap. Whether it be gangster rap or modern rap or whatever type of rap there is or whatever. I'm also a huge fan of rap. So just to see the story that they did was kind of incredible. I will say, and many people, I've been trying to search up on the internet and I still can't find it, surprisingly. But apparently, Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, they produced it, and I guess after, before, or during NWA's run, they did, like Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, they did something. I'm not sure what it is. And they decided not to put it in the film. For some reason I can't find that online, which is really fucking weird. You could find everything online, but for some reason I can't find that one particular thing online. If someone could tell me what stupid thing Dr. Dre and Ice Cube did, that many people say they left out of the field, that would be very much appreciated. Can you comment it down below to let me know? Yeah, because oddly enough, I can't find it online. That's really fucking weird. Online, everything's on the internet online. I can't find that one fucking thing. Maybe I'm doing the wrong searches, who knows, but it's just kind of weird. I would have gotten some kind of lead right now, but who the fuck knows. Yeah, I mean, the acting is fantastic. Everybody looks the part. That's the major thing. I comment on the guy who portrayed Tupac. He looked the part. I mean, and let's just go to the main cast. Like O'Shea Jackson Jr. I mean, he's portraying his dad. That's kind of weird. Ice Cube, he's portraying his dad, Ice Cube. He obviously looks the part, okay? Corey Hawkins as Dr. Dre, he looks the part. I feel like his eyes are a bit more pointy, I guess you could say, or like a bit more Asian-esque, I guess you could say. But overall, I think he still looks the part. Jason Mitchell as Eazy-E, he really did look the part, in my opinion. I think he had a little bit shorter hair, but whatever. Neil Brown Jr. as DJ Yella, he looked the part. Aldis Hodge, I felt like he was a little bigger than MC Ren, but he still looked the part. Marlon Yates Jr., he definitely looked the part for the Doc. R. Marcos Terra as Suge Knight, he looked the part. He looked the part. He acted like him. Paul Giamatti as Jerry Heller. I actually didn't know how Jerry Heller looked at the time. So when I got home, I searched up, Jerry Heller, NWA time or whatever, something like that. And I searched up Jerry Heller, and Paul Giamatti does look the part of Jerry Heller. I do feel like Jerry Heller is a bit skinnier than Paul Giamatti, even back then. But aside from that, everybody for the most part looks the part. You also have Snoop Dogg here, Keith Stanfield. He kind of looks like Snoop Dogg a bit. He looks a bit like Snoop Dogg. So I mean, everybody here again just looks the part, and I think that's one of the best things about it. That everybody here looks the part. I mean, yeah, everybody from the main cast with Eazy-E, Dr. Dre, Q, Ice Cube, DJ Hella, MC Ren, Suge Knight, The Doc, and Jerry Heller, to some of the background cast, I guess you could say, who like such as Tupac and Snoop Dogg, you know. Everybody here looked the part. I mean, sometimes you're like wondering, you know, yo, have they invented time travel yet? Because shit, they look almost exact to the point. Like holy fucking shit. So yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, any flaws. I mean, aside from that one scene, that left a really bad taste in my mouth or whatever, so to speak. I mean, overall, I mean, it was just such a great movie. I mean, again, great band, you know, great rap group with great songs, produced by great people, especially one of them who knows what he's doing in the film industry, Ice Cube. Makes for a great movie, and they have a really great director too. What's his? I forget. Gray. Yeah, F. Gary Gray. I mean, guys done some other. I mean, he did The Negotiator, which I've done a review on the channel. He helped do Friday. He did Law by Sanderson. So he's done again other great movies in my opinion. Great or good movies, however you want to call it. See it. He did the remake of The Italian Job back in '03 as well. So I mean, yeah, good. You know, pretty good director with a great script, great actors who looked the part with great music. Based on one of the best musical acts of all time, makes for one of the best movies of this year, and possibly one of the best biopic movies of all time. I mean, that's what many people are saying. It is one of the best biopic movies of all time. So yeah, I mean, could this be an Oscar contender? Possibly. I could see this being an Oscar contender. Now, for what? I mean, I don't think they could do original song unless there's a song from the Compton album that Dr. Dre released, which I'm not sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure they could get a nomination for something in the music genre. I could see getting a nomination for best director, even best picture. It's definitely one of those movies where I could see someone doing best picture. Okay. So yeah, I mean, overall though, great movie, highly recommended. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give this movie a 9.5 out of 10. Again, that one scene with the cop, I mean, there were a few other nitpicky things here and there, but overall, a great movie. I mean, one of the most funniest scenes is where the band is just stopped at Detroit, and we see this in the commercial too, and they're like just there, fuck you, you know, right? And the police is like, you know, the main, just like 50 police officers right there, and I guess the chief police officer is saying that, you know, is saying that any performances of F the police will not be tolerated. If you break this rule, you will be arrested on the spot or some bullshit like that. And they're like, and one of them, I believe it was I believe it was Ren or something like that. I believe it was Ren or Yellow, who was like, yo, are we done here? And the police officer's like, yeah. And then in unison, all 5 of them, they're like, by the way, it's fuck the police. And then like the next thing which we saw on the trailer is like, you know, yo, Dr. Dre, who, you know, got something to say, yeah, fuck the police. Again, great movie, exciting, overall, really fast paced too. I mean, this is about I believe this is like a 2.5 hour movie, and it feels really quick in my opinion. In my opinion, it goes by really quick. So I mean, I do wish we could have had a bit more focus on Ren and Yellow, but still and maybe even a bit more on Doc. But overall though, really great movie in my opinion. Definitely one of the best ones of the year. And yeah, again, as I said before, it's a 9.5 out of 10. And yeah, that's basically it for now. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews. Comment down below on your thoughts on the movie. Have you seen it? And if not, why not? And if you have, what are your thoughts on it? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. And that's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.